I've started prayers at midnight with 1,000 things to say, but somewhere between Lord help me and the words I couldn't pray. The tears became the language my breaking heart could speak, and all I had was Jesus before the silence carried me. I thought a prayer needed answers, I thought I had to find the words, but you were listening to my heart before a single sound was heard. You heard the prayers I never finished, the ones that disappeared in tears. When all I had was Jesus, you heard everything from there. You knew the ache behind the silence, every burden I couldn't explain. You heard the prayers I never finished, and you answered me with grace. There were mornings at the bedside, there were nights out in the car, there were hallways where I whispered, God, I don't know where you are. I tried to tell you what I needed, but the words just wouldn't come. So I sat there in the quiet thinking silence meant I'd done it wrong. But prayer was never perfect sentences or finding holy things to say. Sometimes faith is just a broken heart that turns toward you anyway. You heard the prayers I never finished, the ones that disappeared in tears. When all I had was Jesus, you heard everything from there. You knew the ache behind the silence, every burden I couldn't explain. You heard the prayers I never finished, and you answered me with grace. You heard please without the reason, you heard why without the rest. You heard help when I was drowning, you heard stay inside my chest. You heard the prayer beneath my anger, you heard the faith beneath my fear. And when I couldn't feel you near me, you were already there. So if tonight I have no language, if all my strength is finally gone, I'll breathe the name of Jesus and trust you know what comes beyond. You hear the prayers I never finished, the ones that disappear in tears. When all I have is Jesus, you hear everything from there. You know the ache behind the silence, every question, every pain. You hear the prayers I never finished, and you meet me there with grace. So I don't have to say it perfectly, I don't have to understand. Sometimes Jesus is the whole prayer, and the rest is in your hands. Yes, sometimes Jesus is the whole prayer, and you understand.